So good morning to one and all. So last class we discussed types of system. So this slide shows the stable and unstable system. So this is also one type of DT and CT system. Continuous time system and discrete time system. So for example, the system represented by y of t which is equal to a into x of t is unstable where a greater than 1. So what is the reason means? So let us assume x of t which is equal to y of t. Then at every instant y of t will keep on multiplying with a and hence it will not be bounded. So already I said bounded input produces bounded output. That is, bounded input yields bounded output means that system is stable. Suppose if does not yields the bounded output, in that condition the system is called unstable system. So that x of t which is equal to y of t, then at every instant y of t will keep on multiplying with a. Hence it will not be a bounded. It will not yields bounded output. So that's why the system is called unstable. The next is static system. A static system is memoryless system. It has no storage device. Its output signal depends on present values of the input signal. So for example, x of t which is equal to y 1 by r into v of t. A static system is memoryless system. It has no memory. It does not need a memory because it only depends the present value. Suppose we want to store the previous or future value means we need a memory. So otherwise we need not to require memory. So that's why the system is called static system. It depends only the present values of the input signal. So this is nothing but static system. Dynamic system. So a dynamic system process memory. It need a memory. A dynamic system possesses a memory. It has a storage device. A system is said to be a process memory if its output signal depends on the past values and future values of the input signal. So the system is nothing but dynamic system. So for example, I of t which is equal to 1 by L integration minus infinity to t v of tau into d tau for CT signal. For DT signal, y of n which is equal to x of n plus x of n minus 1. So n minus 1 means previous input. So the output depends on the previous and future values means its system is nothing but dynamic system. So future and past value means we need a memory. Suppose if you want to store the future value and past value means we need a storage device. So it has a memory. The dynamic system is nothing but memory system. It has a storage device, right? The next is memoryless system. So memoryless system is nothing but static system. A system is said to be memoryless if the output y of n at every value of n depends only on the input x of n at the same value of n. Example, square means y of n which is equal to modulus of x of n the whole square. Sine means y of n which is equal to x of n y of n which is equal to sine x of n. So this is a example for square and sine. So counter example, ideal delay system y of n which is equal to x of n minus n naught. So discrete time system means, discrete time system means, discrete time sequence is a mathematical operation that maps a given input sequence x of n which is equal to y of n. So y of n which is equal to transformation of x of n is nothing but discrete time system. So x with the input or excitation is given to the transformation or system, the system will process the signal and it will produce the response or output. Okay, so example for discrete time system, so moving average, that is y of n which is equal to x of n plus x of n minus 1 plus x of n minus 2 plus x of n minus 3. So this is nothing but discrete time system example. So maximum is nothing but y of n which is equal to maximum of x of n, comma x of n minus 1, comma x of n minus 2 and so on. So ideal delay system. Ideal delay system is y of n which is equal to x of n minus n naught. So this is nothing but time invariant. This is example also a time invariant system. Okay, so this output and input does not vary with respect to time. So the system properties. So the x of t is the input or excitation. So that will be given to the transformation. So it will be process the signal and it will produce the output y of t. So x of n, so this is for Ct, and x of n means dt signal. So that will be given to the transformation or system. So it will produce the response or output y of n. So let represent the system. X of h means transformation, that is represent the system. T or h represent the system. If x of t transformation y of t represent a system with input x of t and y output y of t. Stability means bounded input produces the bounded output. Bounded input yields bounded output means it has the stability. It has it obeys the property of the bounded input and bounded output means it has system is said to be a stable system. So the example, x of t less than or equal to m infinity, m naught less than infinity means this is a input bounded input and it yields bounded output means modulus of y of t less than or equal to m y less than infinity. So this is for Ct system. So similarly for dt system, x of n less than m x less than infinity, it yields the output y of n less than or equal to m y and less than infinity. So memory and memoryless system. So memory system means it present output value depends on the future and past input. So memoryless system is nothing but present output value depends only the present signal or present input signal. So for example, memoryless system means y of t which is equal to del of x of t plus minus infinity plus infinity x of tau into d tau. So this is for Ct signal, and y of n which is equal to summation n which is equal to minus infinity plus infinity modulus of x of n. So this is nothing but memory system. Memoryless system means y of n which is equal to x of n plus x squared of n. So this is a causal and non-causal system. Okay, this slide shows the causal system and non-causal system. So causal system presents outputs depends on present past values input. A non-causal signal means present output depends on the future values of the input. So note memoryless system causal, but causal not necessary to be memoryless. So time invariance means time delay or advanced of input which is equal to an ideal time shift in the output. So let us define a system mapping. So y of t which is equal to h of x of t. The system is time invariant. So y of t means response or output. H of t is h is a system or transformation, and x of t is the input or excitation. So for CT system, x of t minus t naught which is equal to y of t minus t naught. So x of n minus for CT signal, whereas DT signal, x of n minus n naught transformation y of n minus n naught. So this is nothing but time invariant system. So the time invariant means the time should be constant. The input and output time change with respect to does not change with respect to time. The next is linearity. So linear system is it already I said what does mean by linear system. Linear system is nothing but it obeys the superposition property and homogeneous equation. So linearity system means so the weighted sum of inputs which is equal to weighted sum of output. So x1 of t which is given to the y1 of t, that is the x1 of t, the input or excitation, it will be given to the transformation of system, it will produce a response or output y1 of t. So similarly x2 of t is the input or excitation, it will be given to the transformation of systems, the system will produce the response or output y2 of t. Then so the a and b, so a and b are the weights, we are adding some weights to the input side, and the same same weight will be added to the output side also. So a into x1 of t plus b into x2 of t, the transformation will be given to the input or excitation will be given to the system, means the system will produce the a into y1 of t plus b into y1 of t. So else, so if this condition is satisfied means this system is nothing but linear system, else non-linear system. The next is properties of system. So causal system is one of the property of the system. If the output at time only depends on the input values up to that time only. So this is nothing but causal system. Linear means if the system is linear, if the output of the scaled sum of two input signal which is equivalent scaled sum of output, which is nothing but weighted sum of inputs which is equal to weighted sum of outputs. Time invariance is nothing but a system is said to be a time invariant if a system output is the same, so given to the same input signal with respect to time. So these are the properties of the system. Thank you, students.